Hi, everyone. Thank you for attending today's presentations. We are Team Ilt Academy, which includes Samuel Phipps, myself, Lydia Schnurpel, Juan Villegas, and Jordan Wolter. We had the opportunity to work with our client, Nick Tietz, who is the founder and CEO at Ilt Academy. So ILT's mission is to find, engage, train, connect, and support underestimated local innovators and entrepreneurs. ILT helps students identify their founder type based on ideas of being a hipster, hacker, or hustler in their mindset and skill set, but more on that later. They also prepare these entrepreneurial students through live classes and master classes, and students receive training in creating business plans and presentations while also making really meaningful networking connections. Students are organized into cohorts with lessons contained in modules. Last year, ILT graduated 15 cohorts with over 20 students in each cohort on average. However, Nick came to us with some issues that they have, and he wanted our help in solving those. They found that the students often skip orientation steps and don't really sign up for all the needed technologies that they use during their time at Ilt Academy. And they also don't follow ILT's social media, which helps them stay connected and engaged with what's going on in the community. As you can see in this photo on the left, students have to log into their third-party learning system, Canvas, in order to link to their curriculum and the other tools that they use. ILT's brand isn't really at the forefront, and Nick wants us to change that. So our solution was to create a central learning portal for ILT's learning materials and those third-party tools that they also utilize. We are replacing their current learning management system, Canvas, with their own website in which they can manage curriculum and submissions. We are also incorporating ILT's new brand kit to emphasize Ilt Academy's brand rather than the other technologies that they're also using. So now I'm going to turn it over to Juan, who's going to walk us through the experience of a current ILT student.
Hello, everybody. My name is Juan Villegas, and I'll be playing the part of Raphael. I'm currently a student at Ilt Academy, and I'm now actually in my second week of the Lean Startup program. This program is exactly what I'm looking for to further expand my e-commerce startup business as well. So let's dive right in. So I logged in and I'm currently at my homepage. First, I like to take a look and see what's going on here. I have announcements, and actually, I want to check out events as well. These are super important, especially since it allows me to connect with other like-minded entrepreneurs and share ideas. So great. I'm going to go ahead and mark some of these events here just for later. So I'm going to go back to those, but let's take a look at the lessons. You know, again, being an entrepreneur with the e-commerce business, I'm always on the go and I tend to forget certain things sometimes. So I want to make sure I have all my assignments completed. So let's take a look at the 101 program kickoff, and these should all be completed. But again, I want to double check. There's also pre-class and post-class assignments. So just assignments that need to be done either before class or after the class itself. So these are all completed. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the 102, the 30-second pitch. All right, and fantastic. Looks like my pre-class assignments are done, and looks like I actually have 2 done, and I still need to complete that 3rd one, which is my submission for the 30-second pitch. Let's go ahead and take care of that. All right, so I put a lot of work into this 30-second pitch. I know the instructors are going to love it. I'm going to, I can't wait to get the feedback, but I'm going to go ahead and add my link here and go ahead and submit it. All right, looks like we got it completed. So just going to go back to the home page now. And again, this program works perfect for me. Again, allows me to connect with other entrepreneurs, and it actually provides a lot of skills needed to further my business, such as innovative techniques and key concepts that would definitely help me down the line. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it along to Sam, who will further discuss the admin view.
Thank you, Juan. My name's Sam, and I am a teacher at Ilt Academy. I'm the best teacher ever, and I'm logging into the admin portal because I've got some kind of weekly maintenance to do, and we also have a new cohort starting today, so I need to onboard them. So here I find the admin dashboard. I've got quite a few functions here that I can do. I can control and manage our cohorts. I can see what assignments they've submitted. I can create curriculum and I can make sure that our events are going on well and our Google Calendar is up to date. But for now, the big task is we have a new cohort starting, and I want to make sure they're welcome to the community. So I'm going to post a welcome message to the public announcement board so that people can reach out to them and just say hi and kind of give them their pointers. And then before I finish and publish their first assignments, I need to create kind of their lesson set so they can register as students inside of cohort number 22. Before I publish their first lessons for the week, I want to go in and we have a new lesson that we're going to try out for cohort 22 for the first time. And so I need to create that. Here I see all my different modules where I can edit and create lessons. And this lesson is going to be a post-class lesson in module 101. So I'm going to create this assignment. It is called Unpacking Your Key Insights. And so this is really going to be an interesting test for this cohort. I want them to kind of go through, unpack their insights, and they've got a few tasks. They need to go onto the Mural community board. And I need to share an example of what I'm expecting them to do. So let me upload an image. And I think that needs to be a bit smaller and centered. And this is a post-class assignment as instead of a pre-class assignment. And they don't need to submit a file or a video, but I want them to fill out a text field just with kind of what they thought of the lesson. I'm going to go ahead and create that assignment. Make sure it was created. So it looks like module 1 is complete and ready for the cohort number 22 to accomplish. So I need to publish series 100 for them, which is kind of like the first phase of the program, and then publish module 101 so the students can complete it. Finally, Raphael has submitted his assignment for the end of the week. He sent me an email and let me know, even though it was a little bit late. So I'm just going to make sure that his submission made it in and download it so I can give him a grade. Okay, so there's Raphael. Looks like he sent in his video, so I will view that and give him a grade and provide him some feedback. Next up is Jordan Wolter. He will be playing the role of a student in the new cohort number 22.
Hi, my name is Jordan Wolter, and I will be playing the role of Jonathan Frenchie, a new student at ILT. I've always been passionate about the outdoors and mentoring youth, so I'm developing an app to help get at-risk youth outdoors and connecting with nature. Although I'm super excited to start my entrepreneurship journey, I didn't know where to start, so I signed up for ILT Academy. And I just received my code, so I'm going to log in. I see there's an orientation here. I'm really excited. I just want to dive right into the content. So I'm just going to go straight to the homepage. Oh, it doesn't seem to really let me skip the orientation. So this must be pretty important. I see there's a letter from the founder, Nick. I really appreciate his approach to entrepreneurship and like that this program was developed by founders for founders. It looks like they use some third-party technologies. I've never heard of Gather or Mural, but I do really appreciate that they put tutorials together so I can familiarize myself before our first class. I noticed in Mural, people have a hipster hacker hustler rating, and I wonder what that's all about. Slack, so I added them to my Slack and left my hello world message, and I can't wait to start chatting with all my cohort mates. I'm definitely going to like and follow all of the socials so I can stay up to date with events and all the happenings at ILT. Oh, so this must be where they get their hipster hacker hustler rating. It looks like this first section is about things that I enjoy and don't enjoy about entrepreneurship. Hipstering seems to be kind of the big picture of the business. I do kind of enjoy this, so I'm going to put this at a 5. Hacking is actually developing and building the product And this is what I'm really passionate about. So I'm going to put this all the way up at a 10. Hustling is putting myself out there, selling the product and talking to people. I don't really feel super confident doing this yet, so I'm going to put that down at a 3. The second section looks to be about my skill and knowledge in the industry. Hipstering looks like my overall knowledge. I've done a lot of research before deciding to start my own business, so I'm going to put that at a 7. Hacking, although I like building and creating the product, I still have a lot of details to work out, so I'm going to put that at a 6. Hustling, again, I don't have a ton of experience selling my vision, so I'm going to put this down at about a 3. And it looks here like they want some general information about myself. Be sure to add all that in and tell them about my journey and why I want to be an entrepreneur. So the homepage, first thing I see is the announcement welcoming my cohort. That's super cool. I'm glad that they put the time to make that announcement. I'm going to check out my profile page. So I see after my survey, I'm a hacker, and I think that this description fits me perfectly. Down here, this must be where all of the past assignments that I would submit will be. So speaking of assignments, let's go check out our lessons and see what we have. Looks like there's some stuff due in this first week. And I see here that they have this must be the new assignment that they added. Unpacking your key observations. So I'm going to log off and get to work on this, and I will hand it over to Lydia for closing statements.
So Nick came to us with some specific concerns, especially surrounding students skipping orientation and a lack of cohesiveness within their learning system. He really wanted ILT's mission and brand to be forefront while utilizing those necessary outside tools. With this new learning portal, students are guided through a comprehensive orientation, which ensures that they are registered and trained in all those necessary tools. They also learn about their founder types of hipster, hacker, hustler, and find out where they fall on this spectrum. The new ILT dashboard serves as a central hub for students and admin to access ILT's content and those third-party tools. Curriculum and student information is easily accessed and edited by the admin. The ILT portal consistently implements ILT's brand and keeps students focused on ILT rather than any other tools. We first and foremost want to thank Nick Tietz for the opportunity to work on creating a learning portal to support the incredible work that they are doing at ILT Academy. We also wanted to thank our instructor, Idan Schwartz, for the excellent education that we have received in the past 20 weeks at Prime. We could not have done this without the incredible leadership at Prime and our fellow cohort mates in Ramirez. Finally, we want to thank our families for supporting us during this extremely busy and intense season. Again, we are Samuel Phipps, Lydia Schnurpel, Juan Villegas, and Jordan Wolter, and this has been ILT Academy.